Yes, you can get the book by going to producejustice.com. Now, this is the only source that's supposed to be for this book. It's not supposed to be any other sources. Now, also, there have been some distortions that's been reported to me. I don't have all of the information in, but from time to time, there are people who take bits and pieces of the codified material, the material that I have written, and they mix it in with other materials that have nothing to do with what I'm saying. So if you want to get to directly to the material that I'm presenting, you can come on talktainmentradio.com, and then sometimes I'm a guest on what they call the airways, AM, FM radio on different stations. Periodically, I'm on those stations. But the only internet station that I'm associated with, generally speaking, basically speaking, is talktainmentradio.com. Now, there's written material sometimes that appears on screens on the internet, I have been told, that is supposed to be or said to be in connection with what I am presenting, the United Independent Compensatory Code System concept. I am not affiliated with any of this, and I'm not aware of any of this, for the most part, of the people who are doing it. And I strongly suspect that the white supremacists are operating in that field. Mm-hmm. And they are distorting some part of the message. This has been reported to me. I don't have absolute verification of it, but I think that people who go on the internet a lot and look at it, they can probably see that there's some mixtures somewhere in different places and some distortions and things mixed in with what I say that's attributed to me or is given some impression that I'm somehow associated with what is being said, where I'm not. Now, it's okay for people to quote me and put my name on it if it's a direct quote from me. But if people have some other agenda, they should make it clear who they are, what they're doing and why, and what they're saying, and then what I'm saying. I quote Mark Twain, and I quote Malcolm X sometimes. I quote President Barack Obama. It's just simple distinctions.
Yes, sir.
Yes, if I'm quoting President Obama, I say that I'm quoting President Obama. I'm not saying that I said this. I'm saying President Obama is saying this. And I'll give the reference. If I'm quoting from the Washington Post, and sometimes I do, a newspaper, prominent newspaper, I'll say this comes from the Washington Post.
Yes, sir.
If I'm quoting Marcus Garvey, it's the same thing. Sometimes I do quote Marcus Garvey and Mark Twain. All right? But I say that that's who I'm quoting. I don't mix it up with what I'm saying.
Okay.
I make it very distinct.
Okay.
And that's very important because the white supremacists are masters of confusion. And one thing that they do is distort what people are getting by mixing what they are saying in with what somebody else is saying.
Yes, sir.